Hi traders, this is David from Apex Alpha Wave Trader, and today I'm just going to show you three trades from the major currency pairs. One of them is the USD JPY, which I'm currently on. The second will be the Euro USD, and the third will be the USD CHF. So what I just want to show you is the simplicity of finding good setups. One thing about finding good trade setups or high probability setups is that when they occur, they are very easy to see, easy to implement, and easy to make profits off of. So I was fortunate to see this, and I took advantage of them. Now I'm currently on the 4-hour time frame on the USD JPY, and if I were to take you to the monthly to do a quick top-down analysis, if you guys can see what's happening from the monthly perspective, you can see that we bounced off of a major area of support here, and so far we seem to be in a pullback. Okay, on the lower time frames you might call this an uptrend, but right now this is a pullback. So let's go quickly to the weekly time frame now. So on the weekly time frame you can see what's going on here. Okay, so basically you can say that if you look at this from the weekly perspective, I'm actually trading what you might call a pullback in this uptrend. So basically this is a counter trend trade I'm doing. Okay, but it's okay to do that if you go to the lower time frames and your counter trend trades give you anything from 50 pips and above. So you can see here that we are in a sort of uptrend or an uptrend, but we are in a pullback right now. Okay, so going to the time frame now, if I can just take you there, you can see what I'm talking about. So now I've set my profit target here, but realistically speaking, I don't think that it's going to get there before the uptrend resumes. However, I just kept it there to give myself some form of perspective. Now, you might wonder why I'm trading counter trend with so much confidence when I know I'm obviously in an uptrend. This is the reason why. You can see here, you can count waves so easily from here. We have the first wave here, second wave here, third wave here, fourth wave here, and fifth wave. So what I'm actually trading right now is the ABC leg. For those of you who are familiar with what I teach about Elliott waves, you will recognize that once you have your 5-wave momentum move, you are going to get a 3-wave counter trend move that takes you back roughly to um, where the fourth wave ended. Okay, so that is why I'm in this trade right now. So going to the 4-hour time frame, you can see it. If I can just show you guys clearly, you can see the waves very clearly here. You have wave 1 here, the wave 2, which is shallow and complex, wave 3, and then wave 4 is simple and sharp. Okay, and those of you who understand Elliott wave know what I'm talking about. So I'm actually trading the ABC leg of this 5-wave move. So I expect that it should bring me right up to this level here. Okay, and you can see if I were to draw a trend line here, roughly you can see that it's in line with this trend line. So somewhere in this region, I expect to take my profit here. So this is my trade on the USD JPY. Just quickly go to the 1 hour. So you can see where I got in. I actually got in here, and then the market came down and retraced a bit. Unfortunately, I was not watching my chart when this happened. If not, I would have put in another trade again. So right now, this is where the market is. Okay, and you can see I've moved my stop. When I initially entered the market here, I actually placed my stop here. I believe my stop loss was less than 10 pips, if I can remember. You can see how small my loss was, about 5 pips or so. But right now, I'm currently in profit and I've moved my stop, protecting a lot of profits. So I'm just going to go to the other pairs and show you how I got into the trades also. So this is USD CHF, and you can see what's going on here. So I'm just going to quickly take you to the monthly time frame before I explain. If we can just get my internet connection to work. Um, Seems to be taking a while. Okay, so just do it from the weekly because I think my internet connection is slow. So let's go to the weekly time frame. You can see we are in a correction right now. Okay, and price has butted against this level of strong resistance. So the market is pushing down strongly. Okay, so going to the daily time frame, you can see that's what's been going on here. This is the level of resistance. This entire region is the region of resistance. So we had this push down and then a pullback and then a second push down, and this is what I'm trading. So if we go down to the 4-hour time frame now, you can see what I see. So why did I get into this trade? Well, first of all, there is a pattern that I particularly like, and that is this pattern here. I'm just going to show you guys. You see this peak here and you see this peak here. As far as I'm concerned, this makes a sort of divergence. Divergence. And I usually notice that whenever there's an issue of divergence, there will be a wave bottom or a wave top. So in this situation, I'm counting this as my first wave, second wave here, and then so I'm actually trading the third wave. Okay, so if this indeed is the third wave, then I expect that it should go way lower than this, because you can see how long this first wave is, which is about 176 pips. So in theory, the third wave should actually be at least double that. Okay, but I just put my profit targets here for now, simply because I can see that there's a strong level of this entire region here is a strong level of support. So I have to wait for the market to break through this region before I can consider going down. So I expect that there will be a sort of battle here before it continues down. But for now, I'm in the trade. I got in here, and I got in here because since I assumed this was the second wave, what I did was I took the Fibonacci from here like so, and you can see it's just a little bit past the 62% retracement zone. So once I saw that the market was in that region, I quickly took a market order here with a very short stop loss. I believe that my stop loss was here. And then when I saw that I was in the profit zone, I now placed another order again. And then just a few minutes ago, I moved my stop here for both orders to protect profit. So I believe that by next week, I should be able to break through this region and at least make my profit targets, even if I don't get down to the to this region here. So if we look at the Euro USD, you can see that we are it's roughly the same thing, just going in the opposite direction. And this is why you have to learn to analyze the dollar index before you take any trade, because once you understand what the dollar index is saying, you have a very good idea of where the major currencies are going. So you can see here I marked the divergence again, and as long as this second leg does not go below the first leg here, then you have the potential to make lots of money from the third wave. Okay, so using the Apex Alpha calculator, I've put my profit target at the number 2 level here, and I do believe that once the market is able to break this region here, I should be able to get my profit target by next week with confidence. Okay, so that's going to give me roughly about 300 pips, hopefully. But you can see here the 62% level. I got into the market here at exactly the 62% level with my profit, my stop loss here, and then you can see I'm currently in profit. I actually placed 2 orders, 3 mini lots yesterday, and then a few hours later 2 mini lots, and then you can see I'm currently in profit. So once I break past this level here, I intend to place another order by next week. Okay, but I do expect a sort of some resistance here. So once I get a breakthrough and a retracement, then I'm probably going to take another order and then stack my trades as they go. So these are the 3 trades I wanted to show you guys, and I hope that they were insightful for you and you learned something. So I wish you guys a happy weekend, and as usual, have a good trading week ahead. Thank you very much.